Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play... What is this? It's Prison Architect. I know we played it, well, as of recording this, we released it yesterday. I'm a bit behind on it, but I had so much fun yesterday that, I thought I'd play it again. So, when we left off, we just finished, we set up the library, we set up the recycling, we set up the armory, and we started to look at our reputations, and what did we find? Well, not good stuff. So, I did a quick Google search, and sort of checked out the wiki and stuff, and here is what I found. A glass of water. But, no, here is what I found. So, you remember at the start we turned on the more reputations thing. The more reputations indicator. So, or mutator. So what that does, that added in the identity thief thing. And what identity thief does, now it's not really implied here, right? Prisoners are able to copy the behaviors and actions of nearby prisoners, duplicating their reputations. Now what that actually equates to, though, is that they actually have all of these traits. Those are theirs now. They're not like, as I kind of thought, where it's just copying them, so like you can't figure out who... There's absolutely someone trying to get out there. I don't know where they are. Someone's trying to get out. So yeah, but they actually have that trait now. It's not just like a copy to the point where, you know, you're sitting there going, do they, like, which one's the real one? Which one actually has it? No, they have those traits. And that's why we're getting so many fights and stuff. It's because... There it is. Yep. Ooh, wow, they nearly got there, too. I mean, unfortunately, although they've got knives and stuff, you can't... I would not recommend going out there. Gentlemen? He's like, oh my god, so close to freedom, I can make it! And then suddenly just all the things. All the guards come pouring out. Okay, can we get up here and fix that up? Yeah, wow, that was a pretty extensive tunnel network. So, anyway, yeah, they actually have those traits. They legitimately have those traits. Which is why we're getting so many fights now. Because we have so many people, like if we check here and go informants, we now have so many people that are snitches. And as we all know, as the old adage goes, snitches get stitches. But that's legit what is going on. Because if we go into one of these people, so we'll go character. No, it's not you, it's him, Levin. No, who is it that's got the thing? You. So Snitch, the prisoner is a known informant, and as such their life may be in danger. Don't leave them alone with other prisoners for too long. So, everyone thinks / knows that they are a snitch. So they're starting fights with them all the time, and that is crap. It's apparently this... Oh no, the guard dog's unconscious. Oh, it's exhausted. Yeah, apparently that particular sort of trait is the most overpowered and the stupidest one in the more reputations thing, right? Because you can't, like... Shouldn't he be... Oh yeah, he's on lockdown. Wait. Hold up. Escape attempt, lockdown. Probably throw him in solitary, not lockdown. You tried to dig out of your cell, so you know what? You're locked in your cell. Don't try and dig out again. That's what I'm seeing there. But Yeah, so apparently that one is a bit stupid in how it works. The other traits from the More Reputations mutator is actually quite good. I'm quite a big fan. But yeah, that particular one apparently is crap. So this prison might be a bit stupid. Well, it's already a bit stupid, but more stupid than normal. Okay, let's let you guys in. Sigurd Bjornsson. Yeah, can we finish filming these tunnels so we can actually use this cell here, please? Thank you. There we go. So yeah, that is going to be a serious problem for our prison from now on. And it means, the thing is, right, Identity Thief, like, the way I thought it, they copy all their traits, but the traits aren't real, and they wouldn't use that behavior. Like, you'd have to figure out which one was which one was a real one, and, like, get informants and everything. No, because it's legit their behavior now, it means you can have an entire prison, as we've got here, of people that are, like, stoical and extremely tough. So, like, all these ones that are extremely tough are legit extremely tough. And that, on its own, is crazy. Because normally you have someone that has... Like, you have legendary prisoners, right? And that's... See, look at that, right? They start fights because they're near the snitches. See, look at all those fights. So which one of you is... Yeah, see, snitch. Snitch. Snitch, yeah. Yeah. So sometimes you get prisoners that are legendary prisoners, which have, like, a ton of traits. They'll have 5 or 6 traits. But they are few and far between. They're legendary for a reason. Because no one... You know, you'll get, like, 1 every, say, 50 prisoners, right? Well... With this, it means that if you have 1 legendary prisoner in your prison, an identity thief will come through and steal all their traits. And then you've got 2 legendary prisoners. And then you have 3 legendary prisoners, 4 legendary prisoners, 5 legendary prisoners. It just keeps going. So I'm absolutely in agreeance. I absolutely agree with what everyone has said about that particular trait, that it is just... It's overpowered. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be that way. Also, we have probably too many prisoners working in there for no reason. So let me change that. We don't need 18. I think 10 will be plenty. CEO, the board has decided to experiment with a number of cost-saving measures across our facilities, and your prison is being included. We need you to reduce the meal quantity and meal variation policies in your prison to low. So we can see what effect this has on overall budgets. For 94 hours, what's that? 4 days? 5 days? No, how long is that? Is that 6 days? No, it's not that long. It's 24 hours a day. That must be... I don't know how that is. Day and a half, maybe. Either way, we need to do that. Change prisoners' meal quantity and meal variation policies to low. Quantity, low. Variation, low. Oh, it'll make feeding them a lot easier. They won't be happy about it, though, is the main issue. Alright, anyway, let's actually get something done. So, we've got recycling. Now, what I was going to do yesterday, and I'm going to do today for sure, is we're going to set up manufacturing. It's got to be a nice big building. I have a thought. Okay, not related to this, though. But what if we did something like this? Okay, so what if we just go like this, and like this? Actually... We're going to extend the foundations of this building. And we'll see why in just a minute. Right, for the moment, I don't want anyone working here, please. I need my workmen to go and fix up some stuff. Because what I want to do instead, right? Because this is a good idea, having the metal detectors there. But what I want to do instead is let's just put 2 metal detectors here. And then we'll just seal this off over here. Oops. Oh, of course that does the whole thing. And over here. I mean, really, they shouldn't be allowed to go, like, in this... They shouldn't be allowed to hang around in this area anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with it. There's our prisoner, Rakowski. Rakowski. We need a better common room as well. Absolutely need a better common room. Probably another common room. Alright, so you guys are going to build that. That's fine. I want to demolish these walls. And dismantle these. That's a fight breaking out. So I'm beginning to realize what must have happened. Because we weren't getting all these fights before. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, how did that come to pass? Well, what I think has happened is that we must have got one of the prisoners that came in must be a legendary prisoner. Also, can we, like, maybe get that bit too, please? Just so it's evened up. And you don't have any power. It's okay, we'll fix that right up. Okay, good. So that's all dismantled. We're just going to run a concrete wall up here. We'll put a double door on this, like so. Can we work on that foundation, maybe? Yeah, thank you. That bit. Right, because I want to demolish the wall here. Because, yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to extend the recycling area all the way up. And we're actually going to... No. Where do I... Can I just dismantle any of these pieces? Yeah, so now that I understand, like, what that means when they say top middle. If you would be so kind. Yeah, we're going to extend this all the way up to the top. Hello. That's probably a false positive. Normally, if they just dig, like, once in the same spot across the whole day, it's not a big deal. Like, they'll wow, that guy got glue out of nowhere. Yeah, people will absolutely, like... Or the dogs will absolutely, like, constantly just give false positives, usually in the same spot every day, I find. But that's exactly what they are, they're false positives. It's normally a clear indicator if you're getting them, like before, where they were sort of wandering and go ping, 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 that looks like in some sort of path. Okay, so we're going to finish that. Okay, so I must have to... No, okay, I have to dismantle the top part. That's okay. Are those actually stored, then? The bottom half? Or are they just... Yeah, okay, it is. So we'll just dump this stuff. Because that looks like a bug. So we don't want to go breaking that. Okay, you know what? We'll just... no, not dismantle. Stop that. Dump. 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 And we'll also dump the box. Whatever. Because it doesn't seem like those are supposed to be dismantled. And that's fine. It's a mod. I get it. We'll just make sure we dump them so that it's not a problem. Is it all cleaned up there now? It is. Excellent. So, if we do the recycle desk, which is here, trash compactor. For garbage or recycling, 60 bags of sorted garbage get stocked into one big bag for exports in order to save space on supply truck or Chinook. When you invest in the expensive trash compactor, the tiny bit of sorted garbage going to exports will bring some cash as well. So it will pay for itself. Interesting. It's not really expensive, I would say. Anyway, so this is top middle, so we go boom, and that'll extend to there. Go here. Maybe here. So that's the bottom, space, bottom. Bottom, space, bottom. So that way we'll be able to put 3 desks in there. And as you can see, it means that for the prisoners to actually get back, we can just look at this in the deployment screen. They have to go back through these metal detectors, which will be fine. Like, that's exactly what we want. Right, so... Okay, you know what? Let's set up from the start of the workday onwards. So that's 9 a.m. Till lockup, which is 9 p.m. Because after that, they shouldn't be in there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say, at all times, we'll just put, say, 2 in there, right? But, instead, we actually only want them from here. So we'll remove that. Yeah, actually, we'll put it in work times. And then, yeah, nothing else for the rest of the day. So we can probably do that for these as well, right? So we don't need anyone in the library, don't need laundry, don't need anyone... Shower can stay, it's not a job. Shit, we're gonna need people in the kitchen, actually. I completely forgot about that. Well, actually, they only need to be there until work finishes. So maybe we can go 3 till here, right? Yeah, so this is our work time. This is the rest of the day. So these guys can stay in here for the rest of the day, though. Actually, anywhere they wouldn't want to be. So they don't need to be in recycling for the rest of the day. Or the workshop, because prisoners won't be in there. Actually, we'll put 1 in. We'll minimize it. Just in case something happens. Okay, so during work times, we will need people in the library, we'll need people in the laundry. But then for the rest of the day, we probably only need like 1 in the library, 1 in the laundry. And I think that will be a-okay. Is that set up this way, though? Yeah, and then same thing. At night, we don't need anyone sort of anywhere, to be honest. Like, it's kind of unnecessary. Alright, so let's set this up as a workshop. Workshop. Where are you? Not on it. Workshop. Ah. So this is a really big workshop, but they can be pretty big. So, for this, we need some saws. So we will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? And we'll some presses, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, we'll get rid of that one, because we'll replace these with carpenter's tables down the bottom. Like so. I think, actually. Okay, so we've already got 3, so we go 1, 2, 3. Perfect! And then you need some sort of table, yeah? So we'll just put the tables on the side like this. And like that. And that will almost certainly be a-okay. We're going to need to connect you guys up, aren't we? I see fight happening. What's going on? Yeah, this seems to be the problem area. Definitely seems like we're going to have that problem sort of every morning. Okay, can I... Programs. Yeah, the what do you call it one is stopped. Recycling, basic recycling. Alright, and we can assign... You know what? As many as we can. Or, hang on, so there's 6 benches. So let's assign, like, 8. Now this can absolutely be maxed out. We want as many people in the workshop as possible. And we will want to start a training program. No equipment. Not yet. The equipment's getting built, though. What do you need for it? Requires a workshop saw. Okay. So we'll have to wait for the saws to get done. Lots of scissors. Where do they get these from? Just out of interest. Library books, it looks like. Library books or something else. Or the kitchen. Okay. So that is the danger, though, like, as... Wow. You were being escorted back to your cell and you got done. You idiot. Is that right? Yeah, it's still work-free time, right. So, once work-free time is over at 1 PM, which will be right now, we should lose half the guards. Which it looks like we did. Yep, so that's perfect. That's exactly how it should go. Exactly how it should go. How's our power looking, actually? We're just a little bit over half. That will be fine for the time being. Obviously, at some point, we'll have to set up like an actual sort of separate power grid for some buildings, probably. But I think, at least for our main sort of prison, because we might build something on the other side of the road, is how I like to do it. Because I don't like having sort of down or left or up, because it just extends it. Ooh, 2 deaths. Ooh, someone's instantly dead. Another Polaroid. So that's 1 death. Who's the other death? There's another one there. Murdered by a prisoner. See, there it is. Right. So this guy, you can see now, he has so many of these. And he's even acquired snitch and ex-law enforcement. So he's going to be in, like, fights all the time. Okay. Have I got permanent punishments? No, because I need a lawyer. Okay. We need to get a lawyer. We really need to get a lawyer. Because what I might do is I might just set them to... Oh, Ice Cream Man. I might just set them to, like, permanent lockdown. It won't be great for our sort of grading. Actually, what is our grading at the moment? We don't have it because we need 10 prisoners released. But yeah, it definitely seems like maybe any identity thieves that come into our prison, we might want to just lock them down. Or, like, in the long term, we could potentially give them their own cells, maybe? Like, do a... What is it? Like, protective custody type deal? Yeah, might be what we do. But at least for the moment, we need a lawyer. We absolutely do need a lawyer. So let's just build this office. We'll give him a nice brick office. We'll just put it over here. Although that's where I want to put like my mail room. I guess it doesn't have to be near the front for a lawyer. He can be wherever he wants. You know what? Actually, I can't now. It's 45,000. Damn, I was going to buy across the road. I'm just kind of sitting here thinking. So it's going to be a 4x4 in the middle? Could do that. 6x6. I think we do that. And we put a staff door on it? Jail door, staff door. So yeah, and then we'll just get our... Do we have any informants that are ready to flip? We do. We do have one potential informant, second from the top. Can you go in and have a look, please? Because I need to be able to see him before I can recruit him. Oops. Oh, I can't recruit you as an informant anymore. Yeah, no, he got over it. Bummer. But yeah, so what's happened now is we've had someone that's gotten... Is it strong? No, no, no. The thing I'm thinking of is like expert fighter or something. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Strong's not going to help. Extremely tough is a pain in the ass to deal with, especially with tasers. So we'll build a lawyer, we'll get permanent punishments, and we'll just lock them down permanently. Till they leave. I think that'll be what we do. Demolish this wall here. And we'll set up the proper foundation. Because yeah, I always forget that it doesn't like doing that. Actually ends up being 5x4. Oh no, wait, because that should be there. Never mind. Ah, damn it. That should be there. Yeah. That's a 4x4, so that's what we want. And this will be an office, which is... I always lose it. I'll just type it in. Office, okay. So I'll be there, which this needs an office desk. I've been playing so many similar games to this lately that I keep pressing like Q and E to rotate things, and Q and E is zoom in and out with this. No potential informants? That's a shame. So yeah, anyone that's got Identity Thief, we'll just lock them straight up. Utilities, you need power. Anyone here want to flip? Hey? Anyone at all? Oh, I lost my informant. He should have been marked as a snitch. I already... I didn't even, like, pull him in to snitch on anyone. I just recruited him. Alright, we're absolutely going to recruit you as an informant. Now, how much coverage do you have? You have 6% coverage. It's a little bit of suspicion. Maybe he did... Maybe the other guy did just get, like, fingered straight out of the gate. Sorry, like, phrasing, but... You know, maybe someone did see him or whatever. Because when you recruit them as an informant, there is a very slight amount of suspicion. And it's not like a scale, it's more like a percentage. So it's a very low percent, but it is there. Alright, so let's recruit this goddamn lawyer. Yeah, lawyer's office, there you go. Start working. And the first thing you do is permanent punishments. Excellent, that's what I want. Taser rollout will be good as well. Because that means we will be able to give all of our guards tasers, which is excellent. It helps you suppress sort of fights instantly. Because if a taser hits successfully, it's an instant, like, down. They just stop. Okay, so we have 40 guards, so we're going to have to do multiple of these. Right, it needs to be in a classroom. Right, which means we need to set up a classroom. Yeah, about that. Do we get an extra grant? We do. So let's do reform through education. It's going to take forever. We'll put it all the way at the back over here. In fact, that's going to be pretty big. Can I just expand this wall a bit? Let's expand it out to here, say. And remember, we'll just put like a staff door on this somewhere, like so. Now, they're still not allowed on the outside, right? Yep, staff only, good. People will try to avoid access-only zones if possible. Yeah, so this should be like an access-only. Same with that. And that. Really, that should all be just access-only. I believe that only applies to like prisoners and lecturers and stuff. We're taking in 3 new prisoners. That's cool. God, I'm always on a bit of a bender with this game. I always forget how fun this game is. Like, I want to play it again tomorrow, maybe. And you know what? It's my channel. We might do just that. Alright, so let's see if we get another fight just here, because I'm thinking we probably will. You know what? Don't we have some spare guards? Yeah. Can I shift select them? No. Control select? No. Okay, you have to box select. Let's just send you guys over here for the moment. Right, and then I want... Yeah, actually, you know what? We'll do that. Send them all up here. We can have a fight. Yep, we did. But I had my guards there ready. Might be worth having a patrol there. Maybe? Let's do that. We'll just have a patrol, so we'll go like this. And then, at this time, we'll call it 4. So at 4, I want 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that'll be fine. Lots of people go into solitary though, so that's excellent. Because hopefully that means more potential confidential informants. Okay, we haven't finished that new fence yet. We're working on it. Working on it. Shiv. Okay, so yeah, what programs are we running at the moment? We're still not running a workshop safety induction. My bad. We should have done that today. Pharmacological drug addiction. Oh, you have some passed. That's good. Lots interested in foundation education. 23 in queue for a parole hearing. Led by a gardener in a garden. I love the labor mod and the extended education mod, or whatever the hell it's called, because it does just add more stuff. And in my opinion, the game's finished, but in the long-term play of the game, it definitely does lack a lot of stuff. You sort of hit a point where you've like researched everything and there's not much to do. Okay. No, we haven't done permanent punishments yet. Come on, lawyer, what are you doing? Come on. Chop chop. Let's get the job done, hey? Alright, I really need this education center. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll build like a full-on education center. So I'll fill this whole area and I'll just split it up as needed. Could absolutely do that. Okay, so that's done. So let's demolish these walls. I know this is... Wow. What is wrong with your voice? Me. I know this will defeat the purpose of our metal detectors for the moment, but I think it'll be okay. Can we... I don't want prisoner uniforms. Because we seem to get 1 million. I don't want those. Leave them in the trash. Prisoner uniforms, no. Or crumpled uniforms. For that matter. So let's fix that. Because we're just getting like 1 million of those. Dirty food trays, I suppose. Logs, wood, that's all good. Green garbage, yes. Okay, you know what? We don't want dirty food trays either. But we want all of this. So we want the top 5. Everything else we don't want. So, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that. Alright, we'll see how OP that sort of ends up being. It looks like we're dragging him to the clinic for his ODing. I really want this permanent punishments done. Look at our library. Look at that. Someone stole a paintbrush. Or had a paintbrush from somewhere. Do we pass? No, we didn't. Okay, so we got 38 hours left. Not gonna lie, pretty tempted to leave the food like this. I believe if you set it high enough, they get, like, happy from being well-fed. But I think providing you have enough meals during the day, they will never be underfed, no matter what you set it to. And, you know, this is, much as we've kind of got away from it, like, this isn't our Stotskin prison. So I'd like to imagine that, you know, it's what, like, potatoes and cabbage. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like mashed potato and boiled cabbage. And that's it. And I reckon that that's exactly how it would be in the old gulag. I mean, this isn't much of a gulag. You know, we have sort of nice things, so it's not a gulag. But a man can dream. Alright, so let's set up an education facility. So if we do like this, about that wide, we should be able to fit multiple education facilities. I'm thinking maybe 3? That should fit 3. Okay, and we will just put, say, a fence. We'll put a fence along here. Ugh, it's going to take forever because they're going to have to cut down 1 million trees, but nevertheless, I think that's the better way to do it. Yeah, look at all the dishes we're cleaning. No, I think we were on the right amount of cooks. Or chefs, rather. Are they chefs or are they cooks? No, they are cooks. I suppose a chef's more of like a food artist. A cook's just a food worker, I guess, is the difference there. And we definitely have food workers, not food artists. I don't really know what the what the difference between chefs and cooks is. That's kind of what I say it is, but that's not necessarily true, I guess. I don't know. If any of you guys are chefs or cooks, let me know. Let me know what the difference is. I want to learn. Yeah, just open that. And then get out. We got any escape attempts? You know what? For like the last thing we do in this episode, let's do a shakedown. Should really put maybe a metal detector here as well. And we do have 2 in storage, so let's do that. Put one right there, so everything that comes into this kitchen has to go through a metal detector. Which might help cut down on our massive contraband problem. Oh yeah, and we're going to see if our new setup works. So that'll be the last thing we do. We'll get to like shower time, and we'll see if it's been fixed. If our riot dealy. It's not really a riot, it's just a fight. Okay, so at this hour we should get the patrols. Actually, we have the patrols right now. So here they come. We have the patrolling guards. Wow. Might have actually made it to the point where they don't really do it anymore. Oh, no, okay, right. They have to get in there for training sessions. Right, because they want to get there early. No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. 6 of them passed basic garbage recycling. That's good. Workshop safety induction still going. That goes until sometime. 11 AM. Is it a 2-session job or is it a 1-session job? Seems like it's a 1-session. Well, I guess it goes till it's finished. But anyway, we might leave this episode here. I might play it again tomorrow. I don't know yet. I do want to play me some of Vernum too. So I guess we'll find out. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video to with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback of videos, you want to talk about anything we talked about, like chefs versus cooks, what's the difference? Or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comment section down below so that I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.